Here is your first look at the brand new Fortune's Keep map. Now, this thing looks absolutely incredible. And as you're seeing this fly over here, you're seeing the different areas that you can go. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is the different levels. You're going to have areas that are super low. You've got basements, you've got cellars for wine. You know, you have rooftops that you can jump around. You obviously have the big main building in the center. And we're going to be learning about this map a lot more over the next few days. I'm going to be doing some tip videos tomorrow, some best loadout videos. But for now, let's go ahead and jump into some patch notes. And then I got a high kill duos win for you to wrap up this video. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So there you have it. You've already seen that first look at Fortune's Keep, and like I said, it looks absolutely incredible. So let's go ahead and break down patch notes, and then I'll give you guys a full gameplay. You can really see how Fortune's Keep plays out. So with our patch notes here, the first thing that we need to talk about is playlist update. What does our playlist look like over the next month or so? And right here, you see, obviously, this week we have Fortune's Keep only. This is pretty obvious that they're going to make us play Fortune's Keep. Now, in terms of the week of June 30th, July 7th, and July 14th, we actually are bringing back Rebirth Island. Now, it's quads only, but at least you have the option to play Rebirth if you would prefer to play that. And then this is where it gets interesting this week of July 21st. We don't fully know what this means yet, but notice that you have Fortune's Keep solos, duos, trios, quads, and Rebirth Island solos, duos, trios, quads. And it says Fortune's Keep and Rebirth Island will rotate at 10 a.m. Pacific time each day. Now, we don't know if this is going to be like on Monday it's Fortune's Keep, on Tuesday it's Rebirth Island, on Wednesday it's Fortune's Keep. So we're going to have to see what that actually looks like. My hope is that they rotate playlists, they rotate game modes. So it's like Fortune's Keep solo quads one day and Rebirth Island duo trios, and then those split, but we'll have to see. Now, in terms of battle pass, we obviously have the same thing, 100 tiers, get a bunch of new content. We have 2 new free weapons in play here, the Marco 5 and the UGM8, so we'll see how those actually play in game. And we're starting off here with the Mercenaries of Fortune new event. This is a typical thing that they do with the new map or some changes where they throw in this event that we have as a community, you know, collect 100,000 in gold, you know, all these different things. Look, you can do them if you want to and get the calling cards and that stuff, but don't feel like you absolutely have to. Now, let's talk player count here. It's one of the biggest questions with Fortune's Keep is the map size and what does the player count actually look like. And this is really good information that we got from Raven Software, which is the player count is going to be 46 in solos, 46 in duos, 45 in trios, 40 in quads, which makes me a little bit nervous, but they said that they are going to be closely monitoring the pace of play. They're going to be monitoring, like they said, the time to action on both maps. So they're really going to see how it actually plays out. That means they could quickly change the player count, make it a little bit bigger, create that more fast-paced play that we like, of course, knowing that we'll respawn back in. Now, in terms of map, we obviously have Fortune's Keep here with the new map. We've got town right here. You see the cobblestone alleyways, the flat rooftops. It looks absolutely gorgeous. We have Smuggler's Cove. We got a little bit of the water dynamic out here. We've got a lot of big buildings that are going to play out very interesting. And I think there is going to be a little bit more strategy involved for places like here, the winery, where you're a little bit more out in the open. You've got to keep in mind your cover. I do hope they actually increase the player count a little bit. So we have the Mercenary Cash Extraction Public event. We've got the Black Market Supply Run, which is of course a normal supply run contract where you got to race to the buy station before the timer runs out. You get access to unique items. We have a new tactical equipment here, the Sequencer Grenade. It applies a visual distortion effect with floating red numbers on the victim's screen, as well as an auditory buff. So if audio wasn't bad enough, well, now we've got a new tactical equipment that will change that and make it even harder. So we'll see how that actually plays out in game. We're going to skip Caldera. Quality of life. The in-game loadout crate will always start at the top of the list, so we'll see how... we saw frequent instances of players selecting undesired loadouts due to the cursor remembering previous selections. Interesting. So I'm not totally sure what this changes. I don't think I've ever had an issue, but it's obviously an issue for some people. Gas mask animation. The break animation will no longer interrupt parachuting while falling. This has been updated to align with previous update. Buy station menu option added to the settings menu, allowing players to enable the ability to remain in the buy station menu when making multiple purchases. Player-owned inventory will be indicated. Okay, that's kind of interesting that if you have it, that you don't necessarily have to buy it. Deployable buy stations now live for longer. Fire sales, self-revive will now have a small associated cost similar to that of other items. So it's no longer a free self-revive. That's going to be increased a little bit. And loadout drop markers will now receive a discount during fire sales. Very interesting. So the question is, do loadout drop markers receive a discount during a supply run contract? Because those prices are the same. So that could be super interesting to see how that actually plays out. Increase out of bounds timer. Thank Thank you that they increased the out of bounds timer. Let's go ahead and keep scrolling down here. They've obviously added some more ground loot perks here. We see Ghost, Combat Scout, Double Time, Cold Blooded. We definitely see like Amped, Ghost, Combat Scout. Like those are going to be major additions, although I run Combat Scout personally, so it won't be too big. But Double Time will really help, and Cold Blooded as well. Those are great perks to be added. Those are kind of your legendary perks right there, right? That you can have the advantage of. Battle Hardened, Stunned, and Flash Resistance. I don't think this will change anything. I'm not going to be running Battle Hardened just because of that change. Scavenger, I'm not going to be running Scavenger. Hardline, I'm not going to be running Hardline here. Restock perk, recharge time increased to 30 seconds. Okay, so that's good to know that they nerfed the restock perk a little bit. And the Radar Jammer, reduced drop rate chances in Rebirth, Resurgence, and Fortune's Keep. So there are now going to be less Radar Jammers. This is a huge change. Thankfully, they made this change because this was a major issue on the smaller map. Snapshot grenade radius decreased to 22 meters down to 27.4, so we see a little bit of a nerf with snapshots. The new weapons, the UGM high fire rate mobile LMG. If you caught my previous video about kind of these weapons and patch notes, I think this could be super interesting. The high fire rate mobile LMG, the biggest thing with the LMGs is the fact that they are very slow. They're slow ADS, so this could actually change that a little bit. And when we get into weapon balancing, you're going to see that they're kind of making changes to LMGs to bring them more to the forefront of the meta. High mobility submachine gun with accurate from the hip with excellent close range stopping power. Now, one thing that's interesting here, you can actually put on akimbo with this Marco 5, so that's going to be super interesting. Obviously not going to be good at any type of range, or at least it shouldn't be, but up close quarters, you're going to have the ability to go ahead and basically use akimbo submachine guns. Assault rifles, AK-47, sustained recoil slightly increased. So, you know, they're gonna that's a nerf right there if I associate that or interpret that correctly. Sustained recoil slightly increased. So AS-44 increased standing hipfire accuracy, so a little bit more hipfire with the AS-44. And a lot of this stuff, they are definitely changing. We're gonna see some nerfs and buffs here. Vertical recoil control increased by 12%, so you have more vertical recoil control. Recoil control increased by 22, and then of course we see the damage penalty and damage range. So it could, the AS-44 40 round mag could actually be an interesting option, which could be, you know, something like an SMG or kind of a secondary. Assault rifle Charlie, which is the bar right here, recoil control decreased, visual recoil increased. So the bar actually did get a nerf right here. They definitely nerfed the magazine as well. Damage range increased actually to negative 15%. This is what's weird. I don't know why they do this. Damage range increased to negative 15%. So I guess that's the loss, right? So previously, if you put on the 40 round mag, you lost 20% damage range. Now you only lose 15% of that damage range. That's kind of how we interpret that. Rate of fire multiplier bonus 19% down from 21. So they slowed down that fire rate. Remove stock, doesn't really matter. Cooper Carbine recoil intensity adjusted for less reliance on tight grip. We're gonna see this a little bit later on where they're kind of allowing us to use different things, right? We have 10 attachments with the Vanguard guns, and we're not really able to use 10 attachments or use different things within those 10 attachments. Every build's pretty much the same, and we're going to see them start to get away from that. Assault rifle Bravos, the Itcher Burst, we're going to go ahead and skip that. Then Nikita, max damage increased to 26, so that's kind of interesting. Increase that damage profile a little bit. 60 round drop movement speed modifier, reload quickness penalty slightly increased. KGM 40 minimum damage increase, so that could be definitely an interesting option. I want to scroll down to these kind of main ones because of course a lot of people are going to try out these different things. NZ41 initial firing recoil control increased, so the burst actually got an initial firing recoil control buff and a sustained recoil control decrease. So that actually is now going to affect your recoil control. That's a nerf right there if I interpret that correctly. So we're going to go ahead and keep rolling down here. Assault Rifle Alpha, which is the STG. Let's take a deep look at what is going on with the STG here. Minimum damage range decreased to 28, down from 29. Muzzle velocity decreased. Head location, this one's the big one right here. Head locational damage multiplier decreased to 1.45, and neck locational damage multiplier decreased to 1.18. So that did get a nerf right there. Gorenko 50 round vertical recoil control decreased 24%, down from 29, so a little bit less recoil control. Horizontal recoil control decreased as well. 760 damage range decreased, so that right here we do see a pretty nice nerf with the STG. I think it's still going to be viable. This is kind of another big one here, the Vargo 52. You know, Vargo 52 did get a buff right here. Recoil control increased to 3.5%, and raise time decreased, so that means when you're bringing up the gun, it's a little bit quicker. So super interesting here that they actually buffed the Vargo. The Volk, visual recoil decrease, that's a good sign. We're gonna skip launchers here. LMGs, just like I told you in a previous video, I think the Whitley's gonna be pretty good. Max damage range increased, max damage range increased, minimum damage range increased, muzzle velocity increased, and damage range now increased. So overall, you're seeing a damage range increase with the Whitley, making it a little bit more viable at range. Notice this right here, LMGs, right? So we got a pretty big LMG section here of changes that they're making. I think they're trying to push LMGs a little bit more into the meta. Marksman rifles, again, I think they're trying to push these into the meta a little bit more. Flinch has decreased on marksman rifles. Upper torso damage multiplier increased. Neck damage multiplier increased. Lower torso damage multiplier increased. Upper extremities damage increased. So you're seeing right here that they're actually buffing these so that you can, you know, they're more viable. Skip the crossbow on the Shadow Hunter. Skip melee. Skip handgun, some machine guns right here. Armaguerra, max damage increased, max damage decreased, max damage range decreased. So what we're seeing here is kind of a little mix. I think this is more of a balancing more than anything. Obviously, a bunch of changes to barrels right here, and then we've got a bunch of changes to ammo right here. Now, of course, over the next few days, I'm going to be giving you the best loadouts. I'm going to be giving you tips for Fortune's Keep, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. Let's talk about the Blixen right here. Mid damage range decreased to 34, down from 35, so not a huge change there. They decreased the movement speed. They decreased the ADS movement speed, so that's a nerf right there. And then, of course, they've changed some stuff to the barrels right here. Nothing really that sticks out other than the headshot damage multiplier in the 54 round mag has been decreased. So it's been really good lately. It's been the meta SMG, but clearly a change. Mac 10, I guess they're making changes to the Mac 10. Minimum damage increased to 20. Headshot damage multiplier increased. Max damage range increased. So it could be an interesting option. Owen gun. It might be time to put the Owen gun away. It was still pretty good up until this point. I think this is kind of the nail in the coffin that this is about done. You know, shrouded, max damage increased, but upper torso damage multiplier decreased, lower torso. So you're really seeing a change right there in the damage. Vanguard PPSH, recoil increased slightly, and the 71 round mag got a slight increase in muzzle velocity. The Sten could be making a push with these changes right here. Minimum damage increase, and of course a lot of damage increases right here. So Sten could be an interesting option. Definitely something I'm going to be trying out. Well gun, lower extremities, damage multiplier decreased. Sniper rifles, I don't snipe a whole lot. You're in the wrong spot. Make sure you go check out TCAP. TCAP will probably do, I'll tell TCAP to do a full thing on that. Muzzles, MX silencer, vertical recoil control decrease. So the MX silencer got a slight nerf here in the sense that they decreased the vertical recoil control that you have with it, and then none of those are really huge. And then right here you're seeing under barrels. You're seeing a slight change to these, you know, the pistol grip, ADS time. I think the biggest one here is probably the Mark VI skeletal. So your hip fire decreases, but your movement speed increases, and then your M3 Redder grip. So that gives you a little bit less vertical recoil control right there, if I interpret that correctly. Rear grips, polymer, flinch resistance, not a big deal. Hatch grip, vertical recoil control now increased to 2.5%, so you probably have a little bit more usage with the hatch grip. Flinch resistance increased, horizontal recoil. So this could be kind of a new mix in there with polymer and stippled grip. Rubber grip type is flinch, not a big deal, although it is with snipers. Leather grip, ADS move speed, hip fire. Let's keep rolling. Bug fixes, anything important here? You know, claymores, no. I don't think there's anything here. These are all just kind of quality of life changes. So that's a wrap right there. There's your update size. Let's go ahead and jump into a full game of Fortune's Keep. And as I always say, make sure you subscribe down below for more. Let's go winery. Let's go winery.
Yeah, winery. We're gonna go get drunk off some wine, boys.
Something about a drink. Ooh, baby. Okay, guys, so the biggest tip, both chats here, biggest tip is to just see people and shoot people, because I don't know where I'm going.
Exactly. Shoot first. Think later.
Shoot first, think later.
Got a through line.
Let's go up top here. Crates in here. We don't know where anybody is. A lot of people. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I just got so happy. I found an MP40 on the ground.
Oh, whoa. I'm in the vault. I'm in the
Whoa, I got gold. I got some gold.
I'm in the, what is this called?
Oh my gosh, you can definitely. I just want to go kill people. I'm going to kill this guy. I need to get my first kill of this.
Oh, also gold is money. If you haven't figured that out yet.
Why can't I get inside there? Can't get inside.
Owen?
I got 2 over here.
I'm kind of lost in the cellar. Can't lie.
Pushing me right around the corner.
We have enough. I am trying to find my way out of the cellar.
One up top.
Come.
Where's buy station?
One right across here. To your right.
Yeah. I'm dropping money. Yep.
Thank you. Drop me your gold.
Oh yeah. You can have my gold.
Ooh.
I don't know where these people are.
Guy landed orange ping.
Woo! Let's go. Oh baby, we're in here. We can buy UAV, and I want to buy some plates. Oh no, I have an armor box. I have an armor box.
I'm popping UAV.
Whoa, this is weird.
There's so okay, there we go.
Are we splitting? Yeah, we are. I'm in it.
Yeah, why not?
Enemy soldier nearby.
Oh my gosh, Chad, I'm so nervous. This is where you got to be like hyper aware of your cover. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's get in here. Chat, this is the spot to be. This is absolute. Yeah. Let's keep working our way up. I don't really know where I'm going here, so you just got to be hyper aware of like everything going on around you. Still up top, so these guys are still higher than me. On my level. Decoy? Definitely a decoy. I don't hear anything right now. Down below me. Down below me again. Quick replate and we're back in. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. These lobbies are gonna stay so healthy.
Why?
Because of the size of the map.
True, good point.
Watch the skies.
Down below me? One above, flying in.
Ambush them. You got a loadout drop inbound. Enemy UAV active.
I'm gonna try to get a UAV up here.
Footstep audio is so much better. Chad, I don't know where I'm going.
Moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
Yeah, keep hop. I got one around me somewhere.
I hit the wrong button. I'm an idiot.
Okay. Let's pop UAV. I got one.
Okay. Oh, that's a ladder? Oh my god, you can climb the little vineyard things.
Wait.
UAV beginning flyover.
No, it's bugged.
What's bugged?
Wait, now it's... Wait, what? I'm so confused. I just tried to buy... like, it took forever to pop or something. I don't know. Chat, let's go over in the hot area.
Mine was delayed too when I did it. Whoa, bad language.
Blixen definitely still feels really good right in here. On my level, right around the corner.
UAV is out of fuel. We've spotted an enemy radar jammer in your area.
Gotta be up top, maybe? Where'd he go? People in here. Whoa. Oh, let's go down here. Chad, what is going on? Well, there's so many things. They definitely need... Guys, this is the Blixen and the STG. They definitely need to increase player count just a little bit. Don't be afraid to stop and listen for people. Because there's so many people around here. Like, there's people up top. I don't know how to get up there.
Yeah, I wonder about you, Joe.
Yeah. Whoa. Easy there,
Yeah,
bucko.
some naughty words from these guys.
Chat, remind me to edit that out. TCAP's got those people. Let's go over this way. I'm gonna go rotate left over to these people out in the open here. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're dropping cash or doing something over here. Chat, let's play the cover game right here. So this is where like people are gonna be so out in the open. Yeah. Where'd he go? Okay, so definitely a little bit of a difference with the STG. Definitely, it doesn't ping other people on the team. What do you mean? This is so weird.
Gas is closing in.
Okay. Whoa. That's definitely where you got to be careful being out in the open. Right, so now I'm kind of in a weird spot here. I'm going to push back. Let's push tents. I need plates. I need to grab this guy's plates. Yeah, we're okay. This is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I've got to edit that out. Why? Wait, if I'm going to edit it out, I'm not going to tell you what he said. Why would I do that? Bags of gold. Okay, so there's a team over here. So this is exactly what I mean. Right here is where you got to keep track of your cover, because at the end of the day, like, you're in a bad spot. There's still people over here, though. This is where it kind of does have that big map feel to it, though. Like, right here, you can easily get smoked out in the open. I'm going to go back up this way. Get back in here. No stims. Not really any stims on the ground. Doesn't feel like. You got people around you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Dude, you can climb the vineyard things. As like, they're like ladders.
I don't know where everybody is. Okay, that's cool. Dovey, thanks for the sub. Crystal, thanks for the sub. Ebanks, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it, guys. Where is this big game bounty?
These windows.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where, like, I'm gonna buy UAV.
Yes, please.
Yep, that's all you.
One to your left, like this way. Low.
Where is he?
Ow.
I heard him. I just don't know where he is. I don't know how to get anywhere.
I need radar. Send recon.
Literally have no idea how to get anywhere.
I know, I'm feeling
Is there
the same way.
pings after thirsting? Yeah, there are.
Or this guy is a ninja.
I was gonna
my
say,
gosh.
he's definitely underneath, right? Where are you?
This guy is just an absolute ninja.
Gas is inbound.
I don't know where everybody is. This is so weird. Let's
There's
pop
only 2
UAV.
teams left. Yeah, let's get UAV.
Okay, so that's like super delayed.
In the window. I'm gonna leave you to those two. I'm gonna go to these.
Dude,
other
I don't even know
guys.
how to get up here.
Well, Joe, that's what you.
I
have
guess
to
that's
learn.
part of the game. Blixen's still nasty.
Oh, 100%.
It's still so
Let's
nasty.
go, Joe.
Let's go.
What I'm talking about.